And we're here.
Yes. And we are.
We are. And interesting layout. I don't know how it did that. Okay. It does it automatically, I guess. I don't know. You can say, weren't you down there a moment ago? And now you're up there. And she's down there.
I negotiated with Annie. During the intro thing.
Fine.
Slipped her a couple dollar billios. Said,
gotcha.
Give me the prime slot. Give me the co-host slot. Tonight we're interviewing Annie.
Yes, Annie is the guest tonight. Exactly. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in, let me tell you what you're doing. You're watching Pairanormal right here on YouTube, but it's under TMV Cafe Radio. So if you are listening to the radio station, you won't be hearing us right now. You would be hearing a lot of him because he took over the station. 3 hours. Yes, three. So if you don't notice, he's in the station right now.
I've got it all covered.
Yes, he does.
If someone is on the TMV Cafe site, that's where I always go. How do they get over to this?
Well, the fun part is by now, hopefully, they know that Pairanormal's here.
Paranormal, where is here? On YouTube?
On YouTube, on the YouTube place. But I am, and Facebook. We're actually broadcasting on Facebook as well. But I am going to be working on something, hopefully, if I have time over the weekend, to announce that so people, all our fans, know to come here.
I always know when I promote, I always say, go to the TMV Cafe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's... I'll be honest. Is the website doing us any more wonders? Today's day and age has changed things up. Now, that doesn't mean we're not playing the music, but maybe we find a avenue where people can still hear everything broadcasted. They just don't have to go to the website.
That's true. All right, wait. I'm gonna type it in here. Go to Pairanormal on YouTube.
Good point.
I don't trust my skills at all.
Oh, I see where you put that. You actually put that on Facebook. Okay. I got you. Very well. Okay. And I will put it on our website. Pairanormal is live now on.
And Annie, you put it on your refrigerator. That was all covered.
Yeah, you got to put it on your refrigerator.
I put it on Facebook. He put it wherever he puts it. You put it on your refrigerator.
I'll put it on my fridge.
How many refrigerator magnets do you have?
Right now, 2. 3, actually.
Little buggers multiplied. We weren't even watching.
No, actually, I got a whole bag full. I just cleaned it off. And so we got one of those dry whiteboards and stuff. So on the fridge.
Yeah, and you know what happens when you let that dry and sit there for too long?
Yes, I found that out the other day.
It doesn't erase.
Yes, you're right. Very right.
So much for being a dry erase. Um, Anywho, so you guys are listening to Paranormal right here on YouTube from TFV Cafe Radio, and we are actually talking about some interesting stuff tonight. Something that our wonderful guest here, Mr. Gregory Hall, has not had the opportunity to quite experience or see. All he could do is the same thing as Miss Annie and get your own opinion on this. But I do stress that, folks, if you are watching tonight and you scare easily, you might not want to watch.
I get this.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
Yes.
What is over your head that's blue that's rocking back and forth? Do you see that, Greg?
It must be an orb.
A blue orb?
A balloon.
It's in like a teardrop shape.
It's like an apathetic balloon animal.
It could be.
It's just given up.
It's right
just
over your head. Well, okay, I'm looking at you, so I would imagine that would be to your left. The other left.
The other left.
Yeah,
That's
right
there.
there. What is that?
What's it look like?
It looks like a blue teardrop with white inside.
It's
Okay. Greg?
I'm going to skip my first 3 guesses because I want to keep the show PG at least for the first 10 minutes.
It's the largest Viagra pill we've ever seen.
I wouldn't know what one looks like. I'm sorry.
Oh, like you've never taken Viagra.
Like, no.
Well, hold on. I have a whole desk full.
So I was going to say, like, nobody I ever know has taken it. So
Incoming shipment. There you go. No, it's a balloon from my
birthday.
Mm-hmm. My granddaughter gave it to me, so it's like
a deflated balloon. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Over time, Halloween's happened. Day of the Dead has happened. And I do use it that way because, it's actually celebrated as All Saints Day, Day of the Dead. It's an honoring of the loved ones who have passed away in over time. So, we understand that people want to commemorate and remember these kind of things. So, they're going to be doing selfies, they're going to be taking pictures and so forth. But the question starts to rise. What else is in the picture? Now, we're going to get to one of the major ones that we're going to spend some time on investigating, but I wanted to add to this wonderful moment in the show because this is going to be one of those points where we see something that others have shared in the past. All right. So let's take a look at what they say.
Photos are a great way to capture your favorite memories, and what makes a better memento than a picture of you and your friends on a road trip, just like this one posted to Facebook by Lee Norris. The pic, which was captured in Prague in the Czech Republic, shows several friends posing next to a small red car. All seems relatively normal until you take a good look just to the right of the man sitting on the car's bonnet. There appears to be an extra traveller inside of the vehicle. While several viewers thought that the mysterious face looked like that of a dog, the poster noted that they weren't travelling with any animals of any kind. So what do you make of this rather creepy photo? Is it really a dog, or could it be some kind of paranormal hitchhiker?
Now, I love how they ask that question. And I was talking with somebody earlier today about this particular video. And, it was, I cracked up laughing because I thought it, but I wasn't going to say anything. The mask, or whatever that is, that image in the window, looks like the Michael Myers mask.
I was going to say the same thing.
I was going to say Leatherface.
Okay, I could see Leatherface too, but
yeah, with the do.
Yeah,
they could have easily just put a Halloween mask just right behind him or whatever.
right.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. And that guy is not from New Jersey. Did you hear that fake accent? That was horrible.
He's from Jersey, mate.
Absolutely horrible.
Well, I mean that gives you that moment of ooh, what the heck? This isn't the first time we've had pictures sent in to us where people say they see something in it. Now, the first reaction is we instantly want to debunk the Matrix scene. Matrix scene is where our mind tries to paint in a face. Okay?
Not me. I'm a butt man.
Oh, really?
I see butts everywhere.
Yeah, and you don't lie. Yep. He sees big butts and he cannot lie. No? Okay.
I can't change who I am, Annie. I'm sorry.
Don't change anything about you, darling. You're perfect the way you are.
So, I think we could talk about multiple pictures throughout history where we see people taking pictures and then they do that nice little zoom in on the, and you're supposed to see this tiny little image that's in the window and then they blow it up and you're just like,
yeah, and they have to circle it too.
Right. And you're like, how the hell did you get that from this little dot? What the hell? So I don't do that. I don't have a problem with that. But this is the reason why Greg's here tonight.
Yeah.
Greg posted what was what do we call that? The thumbnail, I guess.
The thumbnail, the title card, the promo.
Yeah. I like title card better. The title card to one of his shows, his Halloween show.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Okay. I saw this. And the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Now I zoomed in a little bit. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So this is the title card, if you guys can see it. And pretty simple. Episode 20, Halloween Heroics. I thought, that's awesome. This is pretty cool.
That's legendary horror host Grody Wales.
Awesome. Okay.
He was a star on A Bad Dream on Oak Street. So yeah, we decided since it was the Halloween special, he's our big Halloween star. We would put him as the big template, as the guy,
right?
The guy, the face of the show.
So
now
my question is,
there's other faces.
Yes.
Where?
So, is there supposed to be any other faces in here? I want to know what's on the other side of this glass.
Well, the thing down at the bottom kind of reminds me of Godzilla.
Well, the thing hanging from the window is some kind of weird wind chimey thing.
So it isn't outside. That's what I said
to you, EW. A wind chime.
Yeah, that's not outside. It's inside. I don't know why. It's actually windier outside.
Okay. Let's do this. Because this... Okay, well, no, let me, before I do that, what do you see in the picture?
I see Grody Wales. He's got a finger that never bends, so he likes to show it off.
Okay.
And I see the wind chime thing that's on a sucker on the inside of the window. And then I guess, I don't know, just the inside of that room.
Okay. Annie, what do you see?
Well, I see the wind chime, but it looks more like on the outside, and Godzilla.
Okay. All right. Now, you guys that are tuning in, listening, or you might come in on a, following up a little bit later. We'll give you time to tell us what you see God, I can see it just through this little thing, and I see them. They're very clear to me. This is the reason I wanted you here, Greg. I wanted to know what is behind that. Is that an outside? There's nothing else out there. That is just outside.
It's actually an inside. We're outside.
You're outside. So
yeah, we're outside on a big patio deck area.
Okay.
And then inside is that's like a kitchen area, I think. I'm not allowed. I sleep on the patio. I'm not allowed inside.
Okay. All right. Well, this is going to get fun. Are you ready for some reveal of what I can see? All right. Let us go in a little bit closer. Well, maybe too close. Right here. Can you see the face of a doll?
No.
Look carefully. Let me see if I can find something that is pointed.
Well, yeah, if you can blow it up or something.
Yeah, I can blow it up, but it blurs as I get closer. So, literally.
Yeah, something like that. Or a rabbit or a teddy bear or something.
Yeah, well, it's something's there.
Okay.
You see it, Greg?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Okay. Now let me back up a little bit. Now you can see it. You can see it clearer as it comes back.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here.
Ew.
Uh-huh. But that's not the last one.
I'm sorry. I must have missed that one. I don't know.
Yeah, you can see the eyes very clear there, a mouth, the pretty well-defined face.
I don't see it.
No? Okay.
No.
That's okay. This one was obvious. But the other one was told to me by somebody else, and I don't recall where it was again, so bear with me. Let us do... Boop. Don't save. And we're going to pull up the other image. And that's the one that has them all marked. Ah, there we go. Okay. So again, there's a face seen here. This one just really is, it looks like a porcelain doll's face to me. So I saw the wind chimes. I assumed it was outside. I didn't know we were literally.
I'm dyslexic. Yeah, she said put up wind chimes, so I put them all up on the inside of the house.
And the last one, I think, oh yeah, there it is. I see it now. Okay. Right here is like another smaller doll's face.
What the hell? I hate dolls. I hate dolls.
Okay, but see,
why are they in my house?
I wanted to know. This is why I had to have you as a guest, because, dude, this is the picture you posted. I did no edits to it. When you go look at your thumbnail on your Facebook page, you will see these things. I'm not crazy. I like to try to be crazy at times, but So what are we looking at? Are we looking at a form of matrixing? This is when you talk about the skeptic versus believer side of things. So are we looking at a form of matrixing, or are we really looking at something? Because to me, this bad boy is the one that really stands out.
That looks like a doofy panda. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but now it's got you thinking, right?
And very few things do that.
Uh-huh.
I usually just like to coast through life. I don't want to stop and think too much.
Well, these were the two that stood to me because as an investigator, it's not common that we would see this kind of stuff. in somebody's random picture. I know you guys are having fun with your image. You know, I mean, this is the design for a YouTube page and so forth. So yeah, you want to. I kind of see Pennywise right here. I'm sorry.
Well, don't.
Okay.
Greg's like, hell no, Pennywise is not in this house.
Okay, we're on the outside, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like I said, a patio deck thing. If you go around on the other side,
Uh-huh.
that's where the No Pant Zone Studios is, and the haunted bathroom is around.
So that window is
If you look through that window, through a doorway over there and down the hall,
okay, so it's looking towards you.
That's where the haunted bathroom is. But all the ghosts have been going to the other side because that's the No Pants On studio that keeps getting haunted. But where that is, I never go there. I don't go that area. I'm not allowed.
Okay. This could be the reason for your haunting. Whatever those are. And I'll make it bigger again so it's not so yeah.
So it could be in an area I don't even go in. Well, then that's not my fault.
No, it's not.
That's everybody else that lives there. That's all that I'm going to give them a talking to tomorrow. It's all you people.
So when I first saw this one, I'm going to tell you what I believed it was.
I don't like this one.
Whoever's taking the picture, it's a reflection in the glass. This is a very big possibility. That's what this is. Okay.
Well, let's see. There would be a cameraman directly in front of Grody. We had a lighting guy off to Grody's left, so he'd be over here. I don't know if I would be catching his reflection because he's on the outside of, I guess if I do it like that. He's to Grody's left.
Okay.
If he was to Grody's right, the camera would be at an angle to get him.
So it was really designed that there should be no reflections. Okay.
Right. He should be up against the siding of the building.
Gotcha.
Because we don't need him to Grody's right because there's the hard light you see over Grody's right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard outside light. So we don't need him there. He would be on the other side of Grody.
Pushing light towards him to illuminate his face.
Right. But he would not be at an angle where he should be in the window, I don't think.
Right. Okay. And that makes sense because I can look at this and see this part that she calls Godzilla is the actual shadow of him from the lighting person. So the lights are coming at him. This is the shadow being cast, should be the shadow being cast by him. So then, I don't know.
That's weird. That's weird. I don't like any of it.
I can't help you, dude. I don't know. So we got a little
What
doll
the hell
face
is
here,
that?
a little doll face there.
I don't like dolls. We don't have dolls in the house. I have a Jesus figurine that pops up in the show every once in a while to remind me that he's always watching.
And
So
if
I
I
gotta behave.
recall right, he's not that big of a statue.
He's 12 foot. He's gigantic.
Oh, for real?
No.
I didn't think so. I've seen the show. Yeah, as I said. So our eyes can play tricks on us. They can do what we call matrixing that helps us see an image that's not really there. Does that mean that's exactly what we're seeing? No. But as I said before, it could be an answer to what some might say is the case. And I don't know. Annie, what's your take?
I don't know. I have seen a lot of shows with what do we call him? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm.
At one certain place, that I've been to that I think is all hogwash. And they say, "Oh, this is that," and this is like, no, it's not. You're matrixing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless it's like right in your face, I don't know. And if you have to circle it,
Well,
my favorite thing is my favorite thing on shows is when they have to put an orb around the orb, so you see the orb.
I don't see the orb. Do you see the orb? This.
So they put an orb.
I've seen them. They have them, and they got like little faces in them, or looking like Tinkerbell or some stupid thing
That's
like
not
that.
an orb. It's a flying emoji. It's a haunted emoji.
Oh, he wants a flying emoji. Okay, my bad. I can make that happen. That's the greatest part.
Here's the dealio. I matrix, like I said, all the time. In just what you showed me, my mind was drifting, and I saw 17 butts. Because I'm always seeing butts everywhere. But, a different kind of butt. The one I was talking about had two T's. However, that butt, I don't like. Oh, there it is. See.
All right. Let's see.
I can't find the ghost. Can you find the ghost?
Do you mean that little guy right there in front? Let's see. Dog.
Yeah. This little guy.
Yeah.
Even though you got this nice big red circle says, "Hey, check this out." Okay, here's my thing about these kind of stuff, other than the nice little ghost emoji.
I want one of those, by the way.
The ghost emoji?
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Oh, okay. This could be pixelation from the camera itself. You got to choose to put your camera either in standard definition or high definition. Standard definition does this. And I know that because I have a doorbell that has the camera on it. We switched it over to HD. Oh my God, it's clear as day. So when it was in standard definition, this is what we got. Pixelations like this. It doesn't necessarily mean that's a ghost, because if you look carefully behind it, this area right here, that's got some kind of art on the whatever that is, that little cabinet, or maybe actually it looks like a video game, doesn't it? Like a video game console?
Possible.
Yeah. And so because of the blur in it, now our minds are going to do the matrix scene, and now this looks like the Easter Bunny just made his way into their house.
But why would it pixelate there and not on the stairs or not by that cat?
Well, now
It's a dog, I think.
Well, no, there's a cat right there.
Oh, that's a cat? I thought it was a dog.
But look at here. You do see blurs up in here.
Yeah,
You see
maybe it's a whole staircase full of ghosts.
Even around the names. So, and if this was an actual entity, guess who would be paying attention?
The cat.
Mm-hmm. So, yes. That is a form of, other than the nice little emoji ghost, that is a form of, pixelation at its best. It's not, what do we call that? It's not matrixing. That is pixelating. Anyone who works in film and stuff knows that, right, Greg? Greg's like,
I know where the on button is. And then a light goes on, and that tells me, oh crap, this thing's filming things.
Yeah, well, I mean, what can I say? They always have these interesting images.
Well, let's be honest. I'm not fooling everybody. I'm not fooling anybody. They know when they watch that show, when they watch the Funky Werepig, or even tonight, I'm just the eye candy.
Oh, okay. This makes sense now. This makes sense. Well, on that note, why don't we go and get some chocolate ice cream, right?
I wish.
You know, I mean, big old serving of soft serve chocolate ice cream. No?
Geez, do you have any ice cream that's eggplant flavored?
Probably. Do you know I really thought that shit was ice cream at one time?
You had it right the first time.
Yeah, well. Another image. This one was actually, let's see if I can remember. Let me double check here real quick before I say it. Okay.
While you're looking for stuff, I think more important, if any of that stuff is accurate, why is it here and when does it leave?
Well, see, now, that's a really good question. Why? The first question I would ask is, why is it there? Why do we pull this up and we can see these faces in there? Now, you straight out tell me there's no dolls in this room.
No.
And here we are looking at what seems to be the faces of two dolls. One that's pretty damn prominent. If I didn't know any better, and I should have thought about this. God, I feel bad. I should have told Kevin to be on the night show as well. Kevin Kane, our haunted doll collector.
I remember that dude.
Yeah.
That dude is excellent, and he's creepy.
Yes.
And I would ask him to be my friend, except for the second part of that.
Yeah, I look at this and I say, because the first thought, again, porcelain, it looks like a broken porcelain doll's face.
We don't have dolls. We don't have figurines except for the Jesus one.
Right.
And that shouldn't be haunted because it's the Jesus one.
Exactly. Now, if you wake up in the morning, I so should call your wife and do this. If you wake up in the morning and you find him on your nightstand, I could see Greg rolling over. Oh, shit.
Then I just take that as it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's been a fun ride. See y'all.
His first comment, damn it, EW.
Yeah.
But, you know, am I wrong? Do I see that image?
I don't.
I see something, but I don't think, to me, it's not a doll's face. It looks more animal-like.
It looks like a piranha is coming up out of the water.
No. It looks like maybe a raccoon or a cat or something. But I can also see what you're saying.
What the hell?
Now, if you kind of like tilt it,
looks like a whole freaking animal on my table.
A clown.
What is that? What the hell is that?
You're just getting it?
Yeah. In my defense, there were 3 butts in its way. I couldn't make my way past the butts I see. But they have cleared out. My vision is butt free. What the hell? It looks like something is climbing on. What is that? Is that like where the hutch is? I think so. I don't know what that is. But I see the damn raccoon thing. Now that Annie's told me it's a raccoon, thank you very much, Annie.
And that could be your haunting.
I'm haunted by ghost raccoons? Raccoon ghosts?
Uh-huh.
Why?
It could be. I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
Raccoon. My brother had a ferret. And when he moved, the ferret got out of the cage.
Oh, shit.
And they tried to catch it. And as ferrets do, it ran and it hid in the wall. And he couldn't find it, and it was time to go.
Oh,
so he just went,
Sorry, dude.
And he
Oh,
moved out and left the ferret in the walls. Now imagine that family. The next family moves in. They don't know. My brother certainly didn't tell them. And they're hearing noises and they're like, that's creepy. That's weird. But the first night they're all sitting there in the TV room, just all watching some happy Disney movie, giggling, giggling, giggling. And the damn ferret comes out and runs across the floor.
I'd be happy. I like ferrets.
None of you don't know it's there.
True.
The first time you see a long, slinky thing go across the floor, oh my God, I just made a new bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm afraid of now, equally, is not only ghost raccoons, but what if it's like my brother stopped by and that time he had a pet raccoon. And he left and said, like, sorry, Greg, got in the walls. I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah, that's the excuse. It got in the wall. Have you seen how fat some of those raccoons are?
I got fat walls.
Yeah, we had a couple when we lived in the apartment. They would go into the dumpster. We came out and there was like 6 or 7 of them, it's like lined up on the top of the dumpster, a couple on the bottom. It was so cute.
Cute.
Oh, I love raccoons.
You better keep that garbage going, because the second you stop the garbage, they come for you. At least they have a decency to eat the garbage first.
Yeah.
A cat, that cat's just looking at you. He's giggling.
I want to take a moment out, take a
He knows
somber
the second
moment.
he's got you.
For those who haven't seen her for a while, Miss Pam has been AFK or away from the world for, taking care of her mother. But unfortunately, we got bad news and that her mother passed away. And so from all of us at TMV, we want to just say to Pam and her family that our thoughts and prayers are with her. And, she'll be back. But right now, it's a tough time. So, okay, back to the show. Okay. What? No? Annie, have you noticed anything different?
Your hair.
What
You
about
got
it?
That woo.
Well, actually,
It's long. Are you
It's
growing a
getting-
mullet?
no, I don't have a mullet.
Oh,
But-
too bad.
I'm going to end up having my ponytail back. So
Yay!
I am growing it back.
What made this decision possible?
Well,
Oh,
of course, my lovely wife said, "You look better with a ponytail." Okay.
Tom did too. And I tell you, I was so upset. He picked me up from work one day and he had cut it off.
Oh,
And I was so pissed. He said, "Don't worry, I saved it for you." And he put it in a little paper bag. It's like, no.
I had a ponytail once, but again, I'm the guy who puts wind chimes on the inside of the house, so the ponytail hung down this way.
Yeah. I mean, what can? Yeah. Well, I figure if I ever lose the hair in the front,
You can just like go,
exactly. Okay, so we have another one that we can point out. Now, this one has made circulation for some time.
Oh yeah, that's in the the Amityville house. Where's that from?
Yes,
it's from where?
the Amityville house. And actually, the reason it's hard to recognize is because this picture is backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. That is clear as anything.
Thank you. This is the kind of things that we talk about nowadays. With technology being so advanced, these new cell phones are so good. They take crystal clear pictures. And I do mean crystal clear pictures. I'll pop one up here in a little while and show you. But, dude, look at that. And you tell me that's not creepy.
Totally creepy.
Well, if I remember correctly, that was when they were doing an investigation in the house, so the house was empty. The family that was staying there was not there. They all left.
Right.
There would definitely be no reason for a preteen boy to be walking around the house. And I think that was up a staircase. I think that was
Yeah, you can see the banners.
like on a second floor or something.
Right.
But that's where the DeFeos. That's where the DeFeo dude walked through and killed all of his younger siblings.
Yeah, that kid looks like about maybe 8 years old, 9.
But the house was empty. So
Yeah.
That is just totally crystal clear.
Yes, it is.
You can't even say that's matrixing.
No, there's no way in the world that's matrixing.
Nope.
And unlike the others, when they took the picture, the red circle appeared then.
Exactly.
All
I
the
thought it was
others,
just me.
You
get
the red circle to show it.
Yeah,
That
you
kid
usually
brought
get
his
those
own red
pictures
circle.
with the halos. This halo kind of fell forward.
That's just fact. You can't
Either
argue
that or it looks like it's a target, looking through a scope.
Or maybe it's a
I needed the crosshairs. Needed the crosshairs. Okay, so how powerful and how great are these cameras? Well, take a look.
All right. Let's see.
Is there something down the doorway?
I see a cat and his belly. Something's on the television.
Oh, I can tell you what's on the television. A hilarious show.
Yeah.
To tell the truth.
Mogwai in the closet doors?
That's my boy. He's laying on his back.
I don't see anything.
No, that's the point. You're seeing him. And you see how crystal clear it is. You can see the fur. You don't see a blur. This is what I mean by...
Look at his ear and then go up.
You can even see his whiskers.
Yeah.
Now, right down there, what is that?
This?
Yeah.
It's a radiator heater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 1 year the stupid heater didn't work. We don't know why. It just... We've had it checked. Everybody's like, oh, it works great. There's no problems. What the hell? But for some reason, this one winter, it wasn't working. So I went and bought a radiator heater. And boy, that puppy works wonders.
Yeah, we got a couple of those.
To me, it looks like a robot butt.
It could be a robot butt.
I don't know. I've never seen any robots butts.
Robots. That's what they call
robots
in the cool kids circle. They shorten instead of robot butts, it's just robots.
Yeah.
Annie's so hip. She is so hip.
Oh, pretty cat.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy. See, I'll show you. This is him.
Oh,
so
boy, he is big.
What'd you do to his neck?
He did that. He does that to, be cute.
Well, he is cute.
Yeah, he's my boy. I've actually taken... Okay, so we mentioned the cell phones and the pictures that you can do with that. I'll show you one that'll blow you away that I took of him. Let's see, it would be under the folders. Give me a second here. Albums.
While you're doing that, I have a present for Annie.
A present?
I do. Hot off the press. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You did do
the new Funky Werepig Fun Book. Smile when it's big enough.
That's so cute.
There. And look. It's very thin.
Uh-huh.
So it's very friendly for today's reading habits.
So what does it include? Tell us more.
There's a bunch of short stories in here. But if you're a fan of the show, it has everybody in it. It has the boy childs in it. And it has...
You do have some nice-looking sons.
Has Sparky is in it, our newscast. It has Nevada Bob. It has JJ Glemmer, our musical director. It has trivia facts. It has a contest in it. Has song lyrics. It has a picture of the monkey clock.
Ooh.
So all kinds. If you watch the show, it has everything in it. And it's all here. Plus, like I said, a few goofy stories. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's pretty cool. And how
when the
how
show's
can
over,
people get that?
Oh, it's on Amazon right now.
Oh, is it?
You can go to
Okay,
Amazon.
I'm gonna make you bigger here so people can see it.
Hold on a minute. I have got to find something to write on.
There you go. Yeah,
Hang on a minute. Don't go away.
Yeah.
So.
She got up. Quick, drink.
And it's, I mean, this is a good stocking stuffer. This is good to keep us like 2 or 3 of these around.
All right,
That way,
put it
like,
back up there, sweetie, so I can see it again.
When you forget your grandma's birthday, you can go, I got you something, and then just give her one of these.
Smile when it's big enough.
Yeah. Well, this is yours, Annie. Annie.
Really? You're gonna send me one?
Yes, but don't give your address now, because then everyone will try to woo you. They'll go out and buy a copy, and they'll mail you their copy of this. And I don't want that.
Are you going to sign it?
I want you to have my copy of this.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
EW's already read the book 100 times over. He knows.
Probably, yeah.
Really good.
I've read quite a few of yours.
And I'm looking forward to it because I've got to go to the doctor's on Monday to get something done, and I'm going to be kind of laid up for a few days. So
I don't know if it'll get there at that quick, but I'll try.
But that's okay.
Right. Oh, I got to do this. Tomorrow, November 5th, one of the co-hosts of Big Band Swing, do you guys know who that is? My mother.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
My mother, my co-host to Big Band Swing.
Oh, I didn't know you still did that. That's great.
Well, we took a hiatus because they relocated and then they had to relocate again. So kind of, internet issues. We're trying to get everything straight and then organize bringing the show back. So there is a plan to bring the show back.
Yay,
but
good.
I have to do this because she'll never think I would. Tomorrow is her birthday. So for those who get the chance, she is no longer on Facebook, but maybe you could throw my sister the message and tell her, hey, tell your mom happy birthday from us.
Well, you tell your mom happy birthday from us.
There you go. Yes.
And is TMV Cafe going to dedicate all tomorrow to big band music?
That's not a bad idea, Greg. Why not? I think it's a great idea.
That would be good, and then I could just have it on while I'm doing stuff around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow should be big band music for Mama Zuko.
There you go. Yes. I wondered how long it's going to take for people to notice the name. So,
Who is it? I'm sorry.
Danny Zuko. He was the guy in Greece.
Yep.
Greece.
Really?
And
Annie, Greece.
You mean John Travolta and
yes.
Yeah.
Who was the guy?
John Travolta's character was Danny Zuko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And EW was his stunt double.
You weren't supposed to tell nobody.
So technically, they shared Danny Zuko.
Okay. With a cell phone, this is how this picture was done. This is my question when I talk about the Matrix scene and how we see in pictures. If you're going to tell me that your cell phone takes amazing selfies, and, like me, I love taking pictures with them and getting some amazing pictures like this. How do you get a blurry picture of this tiny little dot in the window and you say, oh, it's a ghost, and it's just blurred?
Yeah.
I can't buy that. We're not in an age now that we should be getting garbage pictures to tell us, oh, yeah, that's a haunting or something.
Wait a minute. What if the ghost itself is blurry? You can't make something clear if it is actually blurry.
Well,
you can take a picture of a cat because the cat is there. It's realistic. It's 3D. It's got texture. It's got whatever. So your camera can capture that. But if you're just a blurry ghost,
Yeah,
When
or a
you take a picture
mist
of a
or
blurry ghost,
something.
it's going to be blurry.
Okay, I take that. Yeah, I'll take that. That makes sense. Yeah, we could do that and say that, but when you okay, cakes can be blurry, couldn't they?
Cakes?
Sure.
I can't eat a blurry cake. A cake is there. I've heard
Ah,
like angel food, so it's kind of heavenly.
see, this
But
is the wedding cake I did for my friend.
Oh, that is
that
lovely.
is incredible, dude.
And in this picture, somebody once told me there was something over here. Oh, no, sorry, over here.
Wait,
I said, yeah, that's my wife's little doll for, it's like a scarecrow doll.
Mm-hmm.
no
Like,
dolls.
oh,
No dolls.
okay,
You're asking for trouble if you have dolls in the house.
But you see, it's a blur because the camera focuses to the
Yeah,
center.
right. But if you
Showing the
focus
cake.
specifically on that, it would no longer be a blur. That's a
Bingo.
matter of focus. But
Exactly.
if you have a blurry ghost in the background, it's going to be a blur. But if you say, what's that? And then focus on it like you would the scarecrow, it would still be a blur.
Well, now let's go back with. We did this show about 3 weeks ago with you on the orbs.
Mhm.
Okay. In that show, we discussed how they could be seen if they're seen by eye, if they're seen by pictures, and so forth. And you ended up having on video an orb that made no sense. The whole it was a joke, and then surprise, I'm not a joke.
Yeah,
So-
we were screwing around doing as a matter of fact, Grody Wales, our horror host, was talking about orbs, and we were kind of joking around, showing all the silly varieties that some of these shows get hyped up about that they call orbs. And in
right.
the process, we didn't put it in there. It wasn't anything we planned. We wound up getting an orb that we didn't see until we watched the tapes again.
Right.
And that was weird. That was weird.
And
But-
this is what I mean is we're going to go through things that make no sense. And are we looking at the right things? Are we looking at things that are just matrixing or something like that? I mean, when you see images that just appear, what are we looking at? We have to determine those things, skeptic versus believer.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you always try to debunk things, and you go through the list as any good person does, any good investigator was. Now, see, that is not a blur; that's a blob.
Oh, I see a ghost. I clearly see a defined face. This is the mini me version of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, baby
Oh,
cookies.
such a sweet little baby.
That's a cool dude, though.
Or the
Look at that.
Mifflin Man.
Yeah, the Michelin Man. My wife said the same thing.
And I
Hey,
gotta
there
tell
you go.
too,
Great minds think alike.
that lumpkin's got some strength.
Oh yeah,
That head has to weigh 40 pounds, and he's just holding it up as proud as can be. Those neck muscles got to be like a football player's.
Oh, could you
That-
imagine
that
what he'd
kid-
be like when he gets
that
older?
kid-
Yeah.
That kid's
Well,
strong
he'll
as hell.
probably grow up real tall and skinny.
Well, here's my thing though.
Babies are supposed to be pudgy fun.
Yeah, but this boy put his mom in traction because she's got to have walker or something.
Hey.
I'm just saying, you can see it right there in the back.
Yeah, but here's the and I get that. There was pain involved. That kid's only 2 weeks old. That's the amazing part.
Jesus, that
So-
kid is huge.
That is a pretty baby.
But no, you get what I'm saying. We get images that come through that make sense or don't make sense. But these cameras are so very well defined in what they do that there's no question that there should be any kind of blur or matrixing or anything like that. You should get a very clear, defined image.
Right.
I don't know. I got to debate you on that.
Okay.
If you deal with mist, if you deal with orbs, if you deal with, I think, ghostly apparitions, if you deal with shadow people, a shadow person within a shadow, you're not going to pick up crystal clear. You have to kind of look at it for a second and go, now I see it.
And I can say,
I know you can. I just, because you've gotten one of the best pictures of a shadow person I've ever seen. But I guess I'm going to be the old guy in the room.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the old guy in the room. And
good.
Say,
I'm tired of being that guy.
I don't put all my faith in a cell phone. I don't say, can't fool a cell phone. Can't fool a cell phone.
It's true. But I mean, we're using the cameras. We're getting those images, Yeah.
Sure. It's amazing. You take crystal clear pictures. You can put satellites out in space now that are taking crystal clear pictures of galaxies billions of miles away. So yeah,
it's true.
I get it. But not everything we have can be busted by an iPhone. I think we put too much faith in. That's the danger. The danger is putting too much faith in technology.
Yeah.
That if this stupid thing I carry around all the time, that I use for selfies and emojis and constantly texting while I drive, this is flawless. I'm going to be the old guy in the room. There are things out there that, good luck. It's far beyond what our cell phones can catch.
There are going to be things that don't make the cameras. You're right. There's going to be things that we aren't going to be able to explain. If we were to draw a conclusion to what we see and what's actually out there, we're going to come to a point where it's just going to finally hit a section that says, I'm done. There's no rhyme nor reason to this. That's just what came out, And
well,
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I used to take photos, especially like in Gettysburg and stuff. I would back in the day when you took it to wherever to get it developed.
Photo mats.
Well, something like that. Anywhere, I always wrote on there, I don't care what it looks like, what you see, I want all the pictures. And EW, I'm going to send you some that I took there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't scan them. I don't know how to do all that crap. But I'm going to send you some.
Okay.
Of those that are real. Some that are we've actually taken in the house here.
Okay.
There's one that's really, really interesting with Tom in there, and it's in our basement.
I'll look at it.
Yep. And if I can only find it, I know Jimmy's got it because I sent it to him ages ago. It's when we lived in Greencastle. And Tom put up the Christmas tree in this little octagon-shaped room that we had on the front. And he took a picture of it because I was at work, and he just wanted to see. And it's got this mist that goes through it, and you can see like little faces in there. There's like not matrixing. And unfortunately, I never did take any photos of anything else in the house when we lived there. Or EVPs, which I should have done. I could kick myself in the butt because that damn place was haunted as hell. Right. Even landlords said that.
Wow.
I will find it and I will send that to you too.
I just, and then again, let's not put too much faith in just the visuals. just because you can't see it clearly or see it at all doesn't mean it's not there. Half the stuff that happens in the no pants zone is audible.
Yes, and I still need to get with you and get the locations for that or the clip that you had so we could play those audios back. I could not find that for the life that one day we had you on.
Sometimes I will tell you this, my computer eats things that it knows that I will need one day for evidence.
Uh-huh.
I was just at Miss Sharon, who does the I Smell Sheep book reviews for us on the show. I was just talking with her, and she's going to do a little morning coffee spot on this next show coming up. Because I just love chatting with her anyway. But she's always on the show. So we take a little side thing and just talk about us as people instead of just the book reviewer and the Werepig. And she sends me random pictures of Captain America's butt. He loves Captain America, Chris Evans, and especially loves his butt. She actually had J.J. Glamour, our musical director, sing a love song to him called Dat Butt. And when I had her on the show, I wanted to bring up the fact that she sends me Captain America butt pictures. I have 3 of them that I saved that I was going to put in the show to tease her.
Uh-huh.
Gone. Even the email she sent, gone.
Wow.
So maybe Chris Evans found out about him and he erased him. That's a possibility. But so I'm not surprised the weird tapes we have just vanish. I've talked to Miss Tanya about that several times. There's stuff that that's just screwed. It's but most of the stuff that happens here is audible. It's not unusual. I could be prepping the show or getting things ready or even recording segments, and I can hear behind me with headphones on, hey, and you can see there's nobody behind me. So stuff like that all the time. You'll hear things on the other floor. Things fall down the stairs. Sounds like somebody just pushed a clothes basket down the stairs. And I'll walk over, look at the base of the stairs. There's nothing there. So I got klutzy ghosts.
Yeah, Casper just tripped up.
Again, I have no photographic evidence of it. It was something I heard. And I mean, like half of Ghost Adventures, if you ever watched those guys on Ghost Adventures, half of their shows are the three or four of them getting together to feel a cold spot. So there's the sense of touch, which really transfers really well when I'm watching your show. Everyone's saying, it's a cold spot. And everyone's going, oh, that's cold. I'm watching your show. That does me no good.
Right.
It's like listening to a ventriloquist on a radio show. Oh, I didn't even see your lips moving. Yeah, I'm listening to you on radio.
I knew a guy who would complain about the same thing. And every time they'd say cold spot, oh, there's a cold spot, he'd go, and there's my warm spot. Like, oh my God, dude, really?
EW.
He would do that.
I got them right here.
Awesome.
That's the pictures?
Yep. One was, I got 2 pictures of the same thing taken right after, like click, click. And there's something in there. So,
okay.
Anyway.
I look forward to it.
So between 2 pictures, one of them has something and the other one doesn't. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would take click, and then you can tell, and then
one
there's
has something
like right in the corner.
Well, that's how we got. That's how we got the shadow person. Multiple pictures, really fast.
Yeah, but some of these I just can't explain, and I know I got more somewhere, but this one's really cool. It's got a mist or something on the ground. But this is the one. You can't see it really good, I don't think. We got something like right. Where is it? Right here. Oh, shoot, I can't really show it to you. But you'll see it. I'm going to mail them.
I'll scan them in and then we can talk about them.
Oh,
I have to share this with Greg just because, you know, I mean, if I don't, I feel that I have failed him and Sharon.
It better be a picture of Mary Lou Retton.
No.
Nothing for your ass. No one asked you to look.
that's Captain America's butt.
As far
That's
as I'm
Captain America's
concerned,
ass.
That's America's ass.
That's
America's
America's
ass.
ass.
That is America's ass.
Yeah.
Best line. That is America's ass.
Mm.
If I hope Sharon's not watching because I'm ratting her out so bad. She has one computer set up in her house. I'm not supposed to tell you this. That runs that sequence you just talked about, those two, in a continuous loop 24 hours a day.
I'll be doggone. Well, you
She
know, I
doesn't-
mean, there's
Yeah.
people who just can't stop.
No,
They're addicted.
that ass.
Yeah. Do you guys think it's America's ass? That's the real question. No, I meant the viewers, not you two.
I was going to say,
Annie
I've seen it
Smile.
constantly because Sharon sends it constantly. So I will say it's inspirational. You know, you wake up in the morning and you just kind of do to see
Greg,
how well you're competing. But
you didn't see,
you know that thing. You know that thing can crack walnuts.
dude. You didn't see Annie Smile. Annie Smile looked like the cat that ate the canary. Okay.
All right, no comment. No comment.
Yeah, she was happy with that answer. And I know already, Tom, you can watch the show, but when it gets to this point, turn it off. Yeah. So, all right. So we have to, I guess, wrap it up here. Greg, thank you for letting me use that to show you.
That's so cool. I mean, I get literally. I was working on the November show today,
Mhm.
and I get the indicator thing that I got a message and checked, and it's you taunting the hell out of me, saying, and you showed me the picture of Grody Wales that we used for the promotion, and you said, "I'm going to show this in the show tonight. What do you see?" I'm like, "Grody Wales. What do you see?" And you just wrote faces.
Yes, and he
And
replies
I
with,
was like, no, ow, no, don't. So yeah, you're damn right. I'm going to show up tonight to see this stuff.
Yep.
This is when we're live. We're live. People are
Right.
watching you. When
Yeah.
are you heading this way in your souped up van, in your Scooby-Doo mystery machine?
Yep.
When are you heading this way, swinging through to pick up Miss Annie and coming here to fix
to investigate
this house? When?
soon.
I'm hoping.
Look, I'm going to tell you the answer to your problems. You listen to Renee.
I do not listen to Renee.
Yes, you do, because
I
now
do
you're
not listen to
haunting.
Renee. I
the
try
haunting
to
from
tune
your
her out as much as
bathroom.
possible.
Yeah, the haunting from your bathroom has spread. This would be a good time.
Everywhere.
Exactly. This would be a good time for you to get a bottle of Febreze.
The 1X, yeah.
Well, yeah. Unless it's exorcist scented, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah,
It smells
the
like a
whole-
young priest and an old priest.
with the holy water Febreze. Yes.
So that's Miss Tanya was the one that Renee was screwing with me, but the toilet paper roll thing that kept switching had nothing to do with Renee.
See, I can't answer that. I
can't either. I can
only
Again, I wish
assume
I could
your
remember
kids
the
are
dude's
playing with
name.
you.
I wish I could remember the dude's name. But on the old Funky Werepig show, he came out. He was actually a demonologist. He wasn't a paranormal guy. He kept saying he was a demonologist. And that's when he came in and he found Satan in the shitter. And that was
I
the famous
remember
quote.
that episode, dude. That was BTR days.
Yeah. Yeah, that was way in the way back machine.
Yeah.
And ever since then. And then, like I said, we were dumping holy water in the toilet and flushing it. That makes sense. Makes sense. He's in the toilet. Get him out of there. But it was Miss Tanya that figured out that actually pissed them off, and they were coming out of the bathroom because now they were scared or being driven off, and they came right down the hallway, flew past everything else because I'm the one sitting here.
They're like, okay, who are we gonna? Hey.
Yeah. It's me.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but this is going on like
dude.
a year
We're gonna
now.
go get him.
This is going on for like a year or so now,
Yeah.
and I'm not getting the help I need.
Well, you haven't called the right help.
You guys are connected to everybody. Then
Is this thing on?
you guys are connected to everybody. If
Call
you can't
Jimmy.
do it, then,
Is Jimmy closer?
Jimmy's in Connecticut, I think.
Jimmy is probably closer.
No. No. If that's the case, see, if I told you I was going to go to Gettysburg, and I remember a show not too long ago that both of y'all said if I was going to Gettysburg, you would meet me there because y'all are
right
so
down the
close.
road from me.
Yeah.
And that's what she said. So she's closer.
Annie's closer.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not exactly sure where you are, but I'm about
I get
maybe
that a lot.
45 minutes to an hour from Gettysburg.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know
Gettysburg is
where
right
I
down the
am.
road from me. So we're probably maybe 40 minutes apart.
Yeah, I'm just this side of the Maryland line.
Okay. I'm just this other side of the Maryland line. Whichever side you said, I'm on the
We're right
other side.
below the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah.
So there's a line.
There's a line. Oh, there is a line.
There's a line.
No, I would love to have Jimmy come. Jimmy's as big wig professional know-it-all as anybody. But,
Exactly. And I haven't talked to Nick in like 2 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think Jimmy would come. Not that he's afraid of the ghosts. He's afraid of me. I freak him out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I do. He doesn't. You're going to find this strange. There are some people in this world that just don't understand me.
Oh, I don't find it strange. I've been there. I've listened.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There are some people out there who just walk by and shake their head and go. And then usually they run past me and hug my wife and they say, "You poor woman. You poor woman."
I just had somebody tell my wife that the other day. How have you put up with him for this long?
Yeah.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Really?
And she
Dude,
wants
we've
to
been
bump
friends
the
longer.
person, too. Trust me. When someone says that something, you don't talk about my husband like that.
I say, no.
Prepare to die.
Oh,
my
shoot.
lady love will cut you a check. Take him. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
And she'll pay for it. So here's how messed up I am. Just to give you an example. So I go to my favorite breakfast place the other day, right? And they always make me these great breakfast sandwiches or whatever. And I go there and they spoil me. And I walk up to the counter and the one big manager that runs the place, she comes out to greet me and she's a giant banana. She's a giant banana. And I'm not one to profile or point out things about people. Do you want to be a banana today? Then be a good on you. Good on you. You do you. So I'm keeping normal conversations that we always have, but I'm letting it go. I'm not going to acknowledge it. You know what I mean? If she wants to talk about it, talk about it. But otherwise, okay, maybe you're going through something. So I get my sandwich. They got the radio thing playing on overhead. And it's not until it plays the Monster Mash that I realize, oh, today's Halloween. I'd completely forgotten that it was Halloween. And here I am, and I looked at her and started giggling, and I said, "You'll have to excuse me. I forgot it was Halloween, and I thought you finally cracked. I thought the world got you, and you just came out here dressed as a banana."
We were in the store.
I don't think. I'm never here in the now. I'm in the what was or what will be.
Yeah. We were in the store, and I was like freaking out. I see these people walking around, and like there's this one guy who's dressed like a big lizard, and his child, which I can't tell if it was a boy or girl, was walking around as Death. And I'm like, okay, maybe they went to a party. Then I see some employees walking around as dressed up, and I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? And then it hit me. Oh, it's Halloween. It was like, I began to think people lost their minds. COVID just messed them up.
In my case, she was the only one who was dressed as anything, let alone a banana. Everybody else was normal.
Well, she's the top banana. She's the manager.
Did she tell you? Oh, wow, that's pretty good. I like that one. Did she tell you it was peanut butter jelly time?
That's the dream. That's the dream. That was our wedding song, by the way. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I believe it. Knowing you, I believe it.
Yeah, when we walked down the aisle together, that was pretty nice. Oh, memories.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Crazy? I've been crazy before. Oh,
Crazy's good.
Guess what I get to do this weekend? Guess where I'm going tomorrow. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm so psyched because I don't usually get to do this stuff. On our last Funky Werepig show, our October show, Halloween one, we had the great Sir Lawrence C. Conley, who is an incredible horror, sci-fi, fantasy writer. He's been in like Twilight Zone magazine and all the big wigs, and I mean he's amazing comics. I mean everything, all the bestseller books. So he's a huge dude, and he was commissioned to write his own brand new version of Frankenstein.
I know.
And it's a little dance we like to do. He just got commissioned or was commissioned to write this brand new, really cool version of Frankenstein for the stage. There's this big stage in Pittsburgh. Sir Lawrence is so cool. He invited me and the lady love and the boy childs out to go see it. So we're road tripping it to Pittsburgh to catch the opening night of Frankenstein.
Far out. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I haven't seen Sir Lawrence not since the pandemic. So it's been like a good couple years since I've gotten to party with him. He's so fun. He's so cool. And he's a musician as well. So he kicks ass as a singer. He invented this thing called Celtic punk because he's Irish. So he sings Irish songs, but like a punk rocker. It's
that's
awesome.
Neat.
Yeah.
So he's yes, that's what I get to do. I don't get to get out of the house very often, except for when I have to sleep on the patio. But other than that, I am road tripping it tomorrow to go see my buddy Sir Lawrence and the debut of his play Frankenstein. That's going to be scary. I'm going to cry. I'm going to scream. I'm not lying.
Yeah. Well, let's do the crazy thing for real quick. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Oh.
They're coming to take me away. Ha.
Anywho, so Mr. Greg, thank you again for being here with us tonight.
Yes,
thank you again for inviting me just to freak my shit out.
Yeah, well, I know what you're going to be doing tomorrow. You're going to be at that window.
No, I'm not. I'm going to Pittsburgh to see this play, and then I'm never coming back.
Oh, okay.
You better.
No. Too much in that house. Too
So they
much.
bring that exorcist scented Febreze.
Yes.
When they
Holy
do
water
that, I'll come back
Febreze.
in the house.
Holy water Febreze. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to go to the YouTube page, the Funky Werepig, and you can check out the shows, including that wonderful header that we showed earlier for the show, and his interviews with Lawrence C. Conley, which was actually the first show of the season, if I recall right.
No, we're already on show number 2. The first show of the season was PJ Souls.
Oh, that's right. PJ was number 1.
Yeah.
Who was
PJ
this?
Souls, and we got to talk about the Halloween trilogy that was out, and
That's
all the
right.
other kind of cool movies she's been in and stuff. But
so who was this one?
This one we're going to do something brand new, something we haven't done. We kind of came up with it. We had we usually line up the season beforehand, but we had to do some jockeying around, and it occurred to me, this is our Thanksgiving show. And we have a shorter season now. We used to do about 10 shows a year. We've shortened it. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea and the perfect show to do it. We're dedicating Thanksgiving to multiple people. So I actually have 3 or 4 people in the show that we chat with, just to thank them, like Sharon from I Smell Sheep. She helps the show out so much and definitely raises the intellect of the show, with her book reviews and talking about just reading overall. She's like our reading rainbow, our LeVar Burton, but I sit and chat with her a bit. Just some different people that have always supported the show, fantastic. Like we did the TMZ Cafe show to close last year.
We had show?
TMZ Cafe, TMV, I can't spell. See how much you got me flustered? I can't even spell right. But we had you guys on last year to celebrate everything with you guys.
Right.
But I actually have this, and I have it partly for me. I want to say thanks to this person, but also partly for me. I have on the show an old buddy of mine from high school to prove that I actually have a friend.
Aww.
A friend that's lasted for decades.
Now that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah. She still talks to me.
She's going to have to make it eventually.
Make what?
On the show.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. So, guys, go check it out. Get the new book that he has, the, Funky Werepig Fun Book. And Annie, thank you for joining us again. Pleasure having you with us.
What?
Well, that was compliment at the same time. Thanks for being
all right,
here.
but I'm always here. I mean,
I know, but it's always a pleasure having you here.
Oh, you're just so
on the TMZ Cafe studio.
I know, yeah, the letters that he can't spell. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
Oh, wait, we have don't forget a PSA about turning your clocks back.
Wait a minute. I thought Congress passed a thing.
I thought so too, but
Didn't
evidently they must have not did it.
Like last year that said that we're not doing this anymore.
No, we're doing it.
If they passed it, this is how that's going to work. We'll have to go back on Sunday. But in spring, we go forward. If that all has passed, when we go forward in spring, that's the end.
Oh, okay.
No.
I
Let's put it
agree
this
with
way.
you.
Okay, let's do the same thing next time they vote themselves raises. Your raise will take effect like a year and a half from now. In a couple more cycles, your raise will kick in.
No.
If you
honestly,
vote that this stuff is dead, then it's dead. It's as of that
I'm
moment,
sorry.
it's done.
That's the way it's going to be. It's all safe.
Now, yeah, you don't want me to get involved with that because my first thought in politics is every one of those idiots need to be out of office. We need to restructure the whole thing and make it the way the Constitution says.
I want to be
people
president.
For the people.
Oh, I can do that. I'd vote for you.
Annie for president. Now, wait. I still recall Greg's term for needing to be president. The no pants man with the plan. TJ
But that's
gave you
as far
that.
as my plan goes.
Yeah, and that's where it
It's the
ended.
no pants zone. That's as far as my plan goes. It's the no pants zone.
Oh, I got plans. I've got all kinds of
But
plans.
please don't have them include pants.
Yeah, well, that's
I
true.
would have to run in the opposition.
Ooh, I'd hate to see that debate. Somebody's going to be screaming out fake news. Oh.
Yep.
All right, my friends. Good
All
night.
right. Good night. See you next week.